The rafters look like this. Now, it's funny because I went up in the attic, right? I always have to go up in the attic, put the Christmas stuff away and all that stuff, right? So I go up in the attic, and true story. If my daughter ever watches this, she'll laugh because she's like, I'm like, yeah, you gotta be careful when you're in the attic because you gotta walk on those beams, you know, and so otherwise you'll fall through the roof. And she's like, oh, okay, Daddy. When she was little. One day when she was like, I was like, you want to go up to the attic? She goes, I don't think I can walk on those beams. I was like, you can walk on the beams. It's easy. It's not hard. She goes, they're so tiny. I'm like, they're no tinier than those beams you're walking on at, when you're tumbling and doing all that gymnastic stuff. And she's just looking at me all funny. And then so we go up to the attic and she's all looking at them and she's like, oh. So for like 5 years of her life, every time I said I had to go up to the attic to walk on the beams, she thought I meant I had to walk on beans. See what I'm saying? She for real thought I was walking on beans. Like she's like, I don't know how he does it. He has to walk on beans. It's gotta be hard. No, I was just tripping. So that's our big joke. So you don't have to walk on beams. Okay. But these beams, right? These beams come across. So they're going to have a length of their own, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that length, darn it, it's going to be the same as this width. Right? So we already know that these beams, these rafters, right? The bottom width is the width of your deck, right? What we don't know, okay, is how many of these beams we can fit on the roof if the roof is 31 feet long. So we have to say, hey, how many times does 16 inches go into 30? Right? Or 31. So you have to change 16 inches into feet. You feel me? So if it's 16 inches per foot, right? See what I'm saying? Now, how many inches are in a foot? 12 inches are in a foot, right? So in 1 foot there's 12 inches. Is that right? So when I multiply this out, I should be able to see what the ratio is. Right? Okay? Or I can multiply this by inches, 12, and then divide by 16. Whatever's easiest for you. I kind of like let's multiply this by 12, right? Right? And then divide by 16. Does that make sense? So to me that's the easier method. Instead of finding this ratio and multiplying the ratio, it's kind of a little bit confusing, right? So 31 times 12, because that's how many inches are in a foot. So that's feet times inches. So that's going to be feet inches. But we're going to divide it by what? 16 inches. So the inches cancel out, so it's just going to be in feet. Pretty cool. So the other one gives you a ratio, and then you multiply it by the feet, and then you still have feet. See how they both are the same but different? Does that make sense? The other one would have been a ratio. But let's just see if they come out the same. They better. Or I'm going to look really dumb. So let's just see if they come out the same. You can do it like that, or what did I have before? I said that there was 12 inches in 1 foot, right? And then I said that there was 31 feet.
We got 1 minute down.
Oh shoot. Oh, let's just do it this way. Because we're running out of time. Alright, what is it, guys? Who has it? Come on, people. We're running out of time. 1 minute. 31 times 12 equals, divided by 16 equals, I get 23.25. So 23.25. But here's the thing. You can't have 0.25. That's a space. Okay? That's a space. So there's 24 spaces. But what you got to remember is, if there's 3, look. In 32 inches, there's how many times does 16 go into 32? Twice, right? There's 2 spaces on that. But there's 3 rafters. There might be 2 spaces, but there's always 1 extra rafter. That means that there's 25 rafters. Okay? Always 1 extra. Now you can't round down on this one. It's always round up. So your spaces go up, and then you add 1 for the rafters. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of, maybe. Right.